Have you ever wondered why one of the most celebrated holidays in the world has two very different names, Easter and Resurrection Day? What if I told you that beneath the colorful eggs and chocolate bunnies lies a centuries old debate that touches on ancient paganism, spiritual identity, and the evolution of Christianity itself? Today on Mind Spark Daily, we're unraveling the surprising truth behind these two names, their origins, and how your choice of words may reveal much more than you think. Stick around, this might just change how you view the holiday forever. While many people use the terms Easter and Resurrection Day interchangeably, they carry very different connotations. Easter is widely recognized in secular culture, often associated with egg hunts, springtime festivals, and festive meals. In contrast, Resurrection Day is used in Christian circles to emphasize the spiritual cornerstone of the holiday, the resurrection of Jesus Christ. This divergence in language reflects not just personal preference, but two fundamentally different approaches to what the holiday is all about. Let's go back in time. The term Easter is believed to come from Eostre, a pagan Germanic goddess of spring and fertility. Her festival was held around the spring equinox, celebrating renewal and life. As Christianity spread across Europe, early Christian leaders adopted and adapted local customs, including spring festivals, to ease the transition to the new faith. The resurrection of Jesus conveniently aligned with these springtime celebrations, and the blending of traditions began. That's why many Easter symbols like rabbits and eggs have nothing to do with Christianity, but everything to do with ancient fertility rites. In response to the growing secularization of Easter, many Christians began emphasizing Resurrection Day as a return to the holiday's original intent, to celebrate the resurrection of Jesus Christ, a foundational belief in Christian theology. For these believers, Resurrection Day is not about baskets or brunch. It's a solemn and sacred observance that focuses on scripture, prayer, and spiritual renewal. This movement gained momentum particularly in evangelical and non-denominational churches, where there's often a conscious effort to reclaim the holiday from consumer culture. The earliest Christians didn't celebrate Easter as we know it today. Instead, they observed Passover and marked the resurrection as part of that tradition. Over time, church councils and Roman influence standardized the celebration as a distinct Christian holiday. By the 4th century, the Council of Nicaea formalized the date of Easter as the first Sunday after the first full moon following the vernal equinox, a compromise between Jewish, Roman, and Christian calendars. Thus, the holiday we know today is a hybrid of sacred and seasonal, rooted in theology but shaped by centuries of cultural adaptation. Symbols play a powerful role in how we understand holidays. Easter eggs represent new life and were used in both pagan and Christian traditions. The Easter bunny, rooted in German folklore, symbolizes fertility and abundance. In contrast, Resurrection Day traditions focus on symbols like the empty tomb, the cross, and light overcoming darkness, each deeply embedded in Christian faith. These differences aren't just aesthetic. They reflect the values and messages people prioritize in their celebrations. In today's world, some families celebrate both versions, attending church in the morning, then enjoying a festive meal and egg hunt later. Others choose one path firmly, either a spiritual observance or a cultural celebration. But there's also growing conversation around intention. What does this day mean to you? Are you drawn to its message of spiritual rebirth? Or is it a time for gathering and seasonal joy? Understanding the roots of both Easter and Resurrection Day gives you the power to celebrate in a way that feels authentic and informed. So, is it Easter or Resurrection Day? The answer might lie in your heart and your history. Whether you're drawn to the spiritual depth of the resurrection or the rich cultural traditions of springtime, both perspectives have fascinating stories to tell. But now you know, what you call this holiday isn't just a name, it's a reflection of values, history, and belief. If this video sparked your curiosity, hit that like button and share your thoughts in the comments. Do you celebrate Easter, Resurrection Day, or a little of both? And don't forget to subscribe to MindSpark Daily for more deep dives into the stories behind the traditions you think you know. Until next time, keep questioning, keep learning, and keep your mind sparked.